Hello and welcome to another episode of What the Fuck? Moments in Manga and Anime After Dark. I want to talk about Volume 2, the final volume of the Boys Love manga, Moon and Sun. So if this is not your flavor of spice, or if you are under 18, please scroll away. At the end of Volume 1, our boy Masahiro here decided to shack up with his new love interest, Tsubaki. This whole experience has had a pretty positive impact on that little punk-ass bitch. About the same time that Masahiro realizes that he is in fact in love, his family bursts through the door and takes him home. Masa has matured. He's decided to take up his grandfather's offer of running a building, which they apparently make a shit ton of money renting out. Doing so, he is able to gift Tsubaki a space for their business. Masa doesn't have anything really going on in his life other than Tsubaki. Tsubaki has a pretty successful business, so this is how Masahiro is able to help them. Look at him growing up, being mature. Not only that, he has learned respect. He is finally using Tsubaki's proper pronouns of they, them, as well as asking questions and really getting to know what Tsubaki is all about. Later, Masa even goes so far as to explore Tsubaki's fashion. However, Masa's family is not so sure about the whole Tsubaki situation, so Masa's dad sends two of Masahiro's friends to spy on him. Apparently, the family's okay with it to a point. If it's what you want to do, great, but don't half-ass it. So even when these guys show up, it doesn't really seem like much of a problem. But after a few hours of standing in the freezing cold winter, they decide to just be on Masa's side. Please, Masa, just let us come in. We want to be warm. And, spending the night in a one-bedroom apartment with a couple of lovebirds, you might see some shit. But bestie, Masahiro is not the only character who has some character development. Tsubaki also experiences some personal growth, because you see, Tsubaki's mother has come to visit. And the two of them have never really seen eye to eye. Tsubaki's mom was a single mom, so Tsubaki spent a lot of time alone. And Mama, she was doing the best she could. So our boy Masahiro decides to help them reconnect by basically giving Mama that exact same pep talk that Kevin does to the shovel guy in Home Alone. If you guys don't talk about this, how are you ever gonna get over it? At least if you sit down and talk about it, you'll know how the other feels. Tsubaki knows that they are mostly the problem here. Growing up was kind of lonely, never really connected with Mom, and they figured they would just stay in the forever alone zone until Masahiro showed up. Tsubaki's life is anything but lonely now. Tsubaki realizes that there's a lot of little things that you do for the person that you love that Mom did all those years for them. Mama didn't show a lot of outward affection, but she did show love in other ways. And that's what I love about this series. There's lots of opportunities for these characters to learn, and they don't fight it. I also really love Tsubaki. They're such a fun character, and I feel like characters like them aren't represented enough. I am definitely living for it.